him and I'm at it again. The crystal air calling my name. Down a gravel road, box full of fur, and a mystery in the next steel blur. Catching the first made me a believer. A whole lot of coons, yotes, and beaver.
What a day, guys. What a season. Well, welcome to check 4. I got a nice little, there's a mist to light rain last night. I really expect that to pick things up on this line. Not sure what to expect, but first up, we got Mr. Possum. Oh boy, too much muddy mess down here. Oh, we got a possum. Oh, and snapped off. Possum and a pullout. That's all right. Big possum though. Big black sucker. Oh, one thing's for sure. The possums moved well. Right now we got more possum than raccoons back the truck, but kind of we're pulling some of our deadheads, I guess you will, trying to shorten this line up. Again, get ready for our move coming up. It's only day 4, but we're just gonna, you know, start shortening it up so I can get time to start setting traps out. Probably be in a couple days yet, but yeah, you know, you always got to keep moving. These lines dry up quick on dry land. That's the only bad thing about them. Oh, looky there, we got one that's dry and one that's not. Oh boy, at least there's water here to wash them off. But and I see a double again. You know, day 4 seeing a double is pretty cool. You know, things definitely start to wind down. I always assume I catch 60% of what I did the previous day if all weather elements stay the same. So we had 48 yesterday. You know, 60% of that would be 29-ish. So if we hit 30 a day, I'd be right on pace, but hopefully do a little better. Definitely gonna be a possum kind of day. We're pulling this little deadhead piece, but I didn't get on camera last time we came down here. I had a coon hanging from this tree, but this deadhead here, 3 stops, produced 3 possums. So most people will be upset about possums, but you know what, that's still about $3.50 for me a piece. So well worth it in my opinion. I mean, I'd much rather have a possum than an empty trap, but definitely need to be getting back to the coon now. Well, this fence line piece has been a real producer for us. Hey, there we go. Another fox in a dog proof. Can you imagine that? There it is. Oh, just dispatched a coon coming down this trail here, and I see he got tangled up in something, and it's an old snare somebody left behind. Kind of wild. Another double. That back one's a big boy too. I like that. This is just actually coming from corn, kind of a little draw here, right across the road. Got that big tree and another cornfield. So my bread and butter, corn and trees and timber, culverts, cedar trees, anything that sticks out to you sticks out to them, and that's where they're going to. Well, we got our first double on 220s of the day. Am I staying still there? 220s have not produced today until now, so definitely good to see a double. Not sure how we'll be able to remake these trails, but we're gonna try. Nice big coon though, that's a plus. I can see my rat stretcher on the first one. This is where we caught the fox on the first check. Do we can get that in there. Blend it in a little bit with the natural vegetation, which is some weird stuff. Come all the way back here to our second one. He really tore it up. I'm not sure we're gonna get this one back in. All this rain is just killing these 220 locations. That rain, precipitation just constantly knocks them down, knocks them down. Fluff it up again, the absolute best we can. It's definitely not an ideal setup. But it's kind of what we have to work with right now, so. Too nice coon, but I have a lot more faith in this one than I do that one. You see how it's open on kind of both ends, really wide. This one here is still kind of narrowed down and pinched a little bit. So if we produce again, I expect this front one to be where it's at. This location up here has beans on the left. I've got this fence line coming down to a big timber. And there's a nice trail coming down right off this corner post. So nice one here. He didn't get into both, surprisingly, but yeah, we're moving along. It's picking up a little bit. It's kind of crazy how it goes, feast or fathom a little bit, but been a good day so far, being day 4. I did it. Finally. I should have filmed it, but this location, 3 days in a row, this 220 got knocked down or pushed up or walked around or something. I actually had to import tree branches to block this in, but I was getting kind of nervous we weren't going to catch a skunk today, but that's number 10 for the year. So you can just see this trail, just phenomenal. It's actually only going to beans on the other side of the road, but great little spot. Hopefully get this remade, maybe we'll pick up another one. Well, here's our spot where we caught the skunk the first day. Trail comes down, you see our rat stretcher there, and down in here we got a raccoon. Just like he was supposed to, keep that trail open, keep it moving. That's why I love those long anchors. So I'll get him out of here, reset, and it's a good little spot. I know we've talked about it before, but I've heard a lot of people say raccoons get dog-proof shy. You know, they get smart to them. He's in both of my traps. So at some point now he got caught in one, and within a few hours decided he wanted to be in the second one. So I don't think there's any such thing as a dog-proof smart raccoon. Just because if they're literally doing this within hours of getting caught in the other one, just shows that they are not that intelligent. That's just my take on it though, but it happens. Well, she's not overly full, but it was a good day. We're coming up on our last one here. I think, you know, while I'm driving, I'm trying to come up with a strategy of how to maximize catches, but also don't get too overextended since I'm flying solo this year. This is the last raccoon of the day, but I think tomorrow we're gonna get a really jump on it. Gonna try to run a lot of traps in the dark, get home, get everything unloaded, and then get ready to go set out more gear. I did not get everything pre-staked this year, so I think that's what I'm gonna do is go stake some stuff out. I got a couple days of work coming up, and then after that we're gonna be game on. So tomorrow will be the last check for a few days, but then we're gonna hit them hard again, trying to balance vacation and stuff like that. It makes it difficult. A lot of stuff goes into this, a lot of variables and equations, but we're doing all right. Well, that's a wrap for today. Came home with 38, so a lot slower, but the coon we did catch are a lot bigger. 38, top of 89, so we're at 227. Typically I'm at this number in 2 checks, not 4, but like I said, we're having to kind of slow it down a little bit. But time to pick up the pace a little bit now because one of my markets is coming in 9 days, and I got to have enough for them to make it worth it. So, but yeah, so checking early tomorrow and pre-staking a big piece, then going to work for a few days, and then hitting it really hard after that. So I got to, if I'm gonna hit my number I need. So anyway, a lot bigger coon today. Real nice run actually. A lot better than the last 3 days. So get them taken care of and get out of here.